Hello? Hi.
You alright?
Are you?
Yeah, not too bad, thank you.
Filming.
What are you filming for? Anything exciting?
Not yet.
Not
Are you
yet.
are you exciting?
I don't know, am I?
Could you identify?
Sorry?
Could you identify
Identify what?
yourself?
I don't need to, do I? Hello, you alright?
Do you not? I think you do when a member of the public asks you to identify. You should really.
You can see my warrant number. You can see my
Okay. Is that how
warrant
you'd identify to a judge?
number. To a judge?
Yeah. Would you just do that? Would you?
That's a bit different though, isn't it?
Well, why is it different? You
If
serve the public.
Yeah,
Do you
but
not?
You're not a judge, are you?
I'm certainly not a judge.
Well, there we go then, so I don't have to do
I'm
that.
a member of the public though, and you
So
serve
if
the
you ask me
public.
nicely what my name is...
What's your name, miss?
My name?
Yes.
My name's Ali.
Okay. Nice.
Alright?
Cool.
Okay, cool. So what are you doing?
Making a video.
What are you making a video for?
Brighton police station video.
Police station video.
I like the colourful cars. I don't think that. Yeah.
Not too bad, is it?
Yeah.
Do you have any ID on you at all?
No. Why would I?
Well, just because you're taking a video of the police station and I'm not
Is that-
wondering why.
is that a
Well,
problem?
It can be.
Why? Why could it be?
Why?
Yeah. How can it be a problem? What can I possibly do?
Well, what do you think? This current day and age.
What current day and age?
Okay. Can you just not film my face for a minute?
No, I
please?
will film your
No, I
face.
don't need to film my
Yeah,
face.
well, you
Because
shouldn't
as
move
much as
forward.
you have a right of way as a member of the public,
Yeah.
I am also a member of the public.
Okay, I'm filming
No,
for public.
that's
You should know
absolutely
that I
fine,
can
but you don't need to film my face.
I
Carry
will
on
film
filming
your.
that
I
way.
will film your face.
No, don't film my face.
But what are you gonna do?
Do you have ID on
What are you
you?
gonna do about it?
Okay, under Section 1 of the Police and Criminal Evidence Act, I require you...
Section 1 of PACE.
Yeah.
That's
Yes.
a search power actually.
It is a search power.
So what are you searching
Currently, well, at the moment...
So am I
you're-
detained?
No, I haven't said you're detained.
for? Why are you bringing up?
The very first thing she asks for is identification. Let's be clear on the law in the UK, you are not legally required to carry or present ID unless you are driving or a specific legal authority has been properly triggered. One example is Section 50 of the Police Reform Act, which allows an officer to request your name and address if they genuinely suspect antisocial behavior is taking place. Instead of relying on that, she immediately refers to Section 1 of PACE, the Police and Criminal Evidence Act. That section only applies when there is reasonable suspicion of stolen goods or prohibited items such as knives, burglary tools, fireworks or other contraband, and it authorizes stop and search, not routine identity checks. Filming in a public space does not automatically justify demanding identification. The legal basis she tried to use simply does not apply in this situation, and her quick retreat once challenged makes it clear the position she took was not supported by law.
Let's get this right now, yeah. Let's not make any mistakes now, yeah.
Why are you videoing me?
Because I want to.
Because you want to.
So you were saying something about Section 1 of PACE. Let me hear that.
Okay, no, you carry on. You want to talk, obviously.
No, I want to hear you talk about
So, what questions do you have for us?
police code of practice. Let me hear about the PACE.
No, I don't want to.
Yeah, no, you were saying something about Section 1. No, let's hear about that. Let's hear about that. Yeah, I'm gonna film your face.
What I'll do, I'll film my face. That's
Yeah,
absolutely
we'll-
fine. I'm going to go this way now, and I'm just going to go speak to the supervisor. Are you alright just monitoring? Yeah.
Monitoring what?
So you don't come in the police station?
I know you've got signage, so I won't come in. It's fine. There's signage there, so there's no implied right of access.
If someone's filming for security reasons, we have to come.
Don't be a bully like her, please.
I'm not being a
I know,
bully.
but you should. I know, you absolutely. I know you're not. I'm just saying.
It's a security.
Okay, how am I breaching your security? You see how she tried to apply a bit of pressure, and when I wasn't having it, she backpedaled quickly. So that's a sign of a bully. Do you understand? You know what a bully will pick on someone until they kind of fight back, and then they won't. So I'm not implying that you are. I'm just saying, learn from that and make sure you don't never act like that with a member of the public.
What the auditor is pointing out here is exactly that pressure tactics are being used. The approach is straightforward: use legal-sounding language, create an appearance of authority, and wait for compliance. Most members of the public will accept it without question because it sounds official. The moment someone pushes back and starts testing that authority, the entire tone shifts immediately. This is where people often get caught out. They hear Section 1 of PACE and assume it gives broad powers when in reality it is much more limited and does not support the kind of demand being implied here. Without proper knowledge, people end up giving away details they were never legally required to provide, but when someone actually understands the framework, those claims quickly fall apart. This is why awareness of your rights matters in real encounters. Situations like this rely heavily on confusion and confidence, and if you want clear, straightforward breakdowns of what powers actually exist and how they are used, then resources like the UK Right Survival Guide can help you understand what is real and what is not.
Do you understand?
Yes.
You understand? Good. Would you mind identifying yourself?
Yes, my name's Alicia, and my shoulder number's there.
Okay. Hello, Alicia. So these are the police fitness standards as well, by the way. So am I being detained or anything?
What do you mean, police fitness standards?
I'm just assessing standards.
I think you're just here to cause trouble.
Okay.
So literally, why else would...
You got better things to do today than just
No.
film a police station?
No. So if I was to run away, do you reckon you could catch me?
I wouldn't chase you. Hiya.
So am I being detained? Can I go? You don't want to answer questions, though. Alright. So I wasn't meaning to be rude. I just thought that there would be, you know, higher sort of fitness requirement. Look at the state of these, like.
Can you just stand back of the boundary, please? You're not in a public right away there. You're in the police station. You can get arrested for trespass.
You sure? What offence is that?
Go back to.
What offence is trespass?
Go back on.
Don't touch me, don't touch me.
I'm allowed to touch you to remove you from property.
Trespass is not an offence. You can't.
Film as much as you like, but you don't come over that boundary there, because then you're in the police station. You
why
could be
does it- why does it
arrested for
matter if I'm- why
trespass.
does-
No,
trespass
I'm
is
gonna
a
just
civil
move you
matter.
back.
Next she changes direction and suggests that the auditor could be arrested for trespass. Once again, that is not an accurate statement. Trespass on its own is generally a civil issue, not a criminal offense. It only becomes a criminal matter in specific circumstances such as aggravated trespass, where there must be clear intent to disrupt or obstruct lawful activity. Simply standing or filming from a public pavement does not meet that legal threshold at all. What we are seeing here is another attempt to apply pressure through implication rather than actual law. It comes across as an empty warning used to move the situation along rather than anything grounded in legal authority.
Touch me.
Well, don't-
So are we going to argue
don't
over this?
touch.
Are we going to argue over this little piece
No,
of
no, I'm
tarmac?
going now. You stay on the pavement and you're
Okay.
absolutely fine.
You can't arrest me for trespass. Yeah, you're dismissed. Go away, weirdo.
I don't need to arrest you because you're not doing
Yeah, what was that about section 1 of pace? Yeah, you bottled it. Yeah, you bottled it. You bottled it. You bottled it. Yeah, I will enjoy my video, and I'll come back on. I'll come back on your property as well.
Can you get back out of the police station?
What? I'm literally. What difference does it make if I'm stood there or here?
I'm going to say this to you once and once
Right.
only. This is a public domain, okay?
Yeah, I know.
This
it is.
wall-
And I can film your face in public
Yeah,
as
you
well.
can film my. Well, I'm not in public at the moment, though, am I? I'm in
I
the
can
police
film you
station.
there as well.
Right.
Anything I can see from public.
Right, instead of talking over me, can you please listen?
I'm listening.
Okay. You can stand in the public domain.
You can't
which
arrest
is
me
on
for
this
trespass
wall.
either. You'll be sued if you do that.
Well, try
There's
and
what
see it,
offence?
that's
What
fine.
offence? What offence
I'm
is
saying
trespass?
to you, you cannot come into the police station, okay? This is the pavement, the public domain. You can stay there, that's absolutely fine.
Right, dismissed. Bye, weirdo.
We've got paperwork.
You're a weirdo, man. Go away.
We've got better stuff to do.
Yeah, you don't though. You don't. Your supervisor gave you advice and now you backpedaled. What's going on? Can you have a word with that lady, please?
What's going on?
Can you identify?
Yeah. So what happened? I mean, I just walked by, so my colleague-
She tried to say that I couldn't film. She tried to put her hands on me.
Okay.
She tried to threaten me with section 1 of pace. She tried to tell me that I could be arrested for trespassing.
Okay.
As you know, trespass is a civil matter, so lots of mistakes,
Okay.
lots of
But,
things
I
that
mean,
probably could have been handled a lot better.
Could I just go back? I mean, what is the reason why?
I'm
you're
just filming.
For what? Like, are you a blogger or?
It doesn't matter. I don't need to have a reason, to be fair.
Okay. So
But we're not going to be petty over whether we're standing here or here, are we?
Obviously, my obviously.
Can I see your designation card quickly? Yeah, I'm listening.
Destination.
Our police officer
Yeah.
colleague just asked you to step over there.
Yeah, I know.
It's not a lot to ask. I appreciate.
Yeah, and it's not-
You
I'm-
can
yeah.
film, you're welcome
But
to.
look, what's the difference if I stand there or there? What can I
Well,
possibly achieve from here?
technically,
You're just exercising jurisdiction unnecessarily.
I mean, what is the reason why? I mean, are you a blogger? That's what I was.
Can I see your designation card
I mean,
before I
my
engage with you?
designation is PC.
No,
so-
you have a designation card which shows me
My
what powers you
card,
have.
yeah.
No, designation card because you're a
No,
PCSO.
we don't carry
Oh,
our,
you should really, you should really, you should really, you should really carry it.
We have it, everything in
No,
our.
it's not a requirement.
A second PCSO then arrives and the tone noticeably shifts. He is calmer, more conversational, and asks what the filming is about or whether the auditor is blogging. At first glance it feels less confrontational, but the underlying question of authority is still there. PCSOs do not hold the same powers as police constables. Their authority is not automatic. It is delegated by the chief constable and only applies within the limits set out in writing. These delegated powers can include things like issuing fixed penalties, seizing alcohol, or dispersing groups depending on the force. Home Office guidance is clear that PCSOs should be able to identify what powers they have been granted, often through a designation card or an official record. In some forces this is a physical card, in others it is logged and accessible, but the principle remains the same. Transparency matters. When asked to produce that card in this situation it was not shown. While that does not necessarily amount to a legal breach, it does Raise questions about clarity and accountability. If someone is exercising authority over the public, there should be a clear way to verify the basis of that authority. Without it, it leaves room for doubt and confusion.
It's all on our
But
police.
what's the
You
matter?
sure it's not? You sure it's not a requirement for you to carry it?
But why?
If you want-
produce
if you
it.
want to look at our powers, you can go onto
No, don't worry. I'm well aware of your powers. I'm just seeing if you're going to follow your policy or not.
Okay,
I mean, you know, like.
we're going to leave now, okay? You can continue filming.
Yeah, thanks. I will
but
continue.
If you come any further into the police station, obviously our police colleagues have to.
Have to and do what?
It's not about doing. It's about having a mutual respect. Obviously, they have explained.
What
you know,
what mutual respect? I'm not doing anything
you know,
illegal, am I?
I mean, I asked you politely, like, why are you filming?
Because I want to. I don't need to have a
just
reason.
for my curiosity. I mean, what are you a blogger or what is
Doesn't
your
matter why,
expectation?
it doesn't matter. Simple
Okay.
as that.
Okay, that's fine.
Doesn't matter. You see, like.
You shouldn't wear that. You're defacing the British flag by wearing that. That's a gang sign. You shouldn't really be wearing that.
Okay, right. We'll go now.
Yeah, have you learned something
Okay,
today?
so we're
You've
gonna
learned a few
draw.
things today, yeah?
Okay. All right, we're going to draw.
And it's a
these,
requirement for you to carry your designation
Yeah,
card.
we have it in our pocket notebook, so we
It's all
have
in
every.
there.
Yeah.
Alright, let me see it.
Yeah, it's not about you.
So a member of the
seeing it,
public's
you know.
asking for it right
Yeah.
now. I'm requiring you
I
to
mean,
show me your
if you
designation
go
card.
online, you will be able to see it. But we
I'm not online now, am I? I'm asking
yeah,
you.
But what I'm saying is, my colleague has explained to you, if you don't step into this private property, you are more than welcome to film on the road, whatever you're doing. I think there is another gentleman who is skateboarding. They are happily doing that. But if you wanted to film in that, that's fine enough. Okay. All right.
Well, we'll see you later.
See you
okay?
later. Bye.
That woman was a definite tyrant, guys. That first one, definite tyrant, talking about section 1 of PACE and da. She said, under section 1 of PACE, I'm requiring you to identify yourself. I'm like, what are you talking about, bro? Section 1 of PACE. Section 1 of PACE is a stop and search power. This woman's clueless. Basically, one of your colleagues, I was filming. Naturally, she asked me to stop filming. Then she tried to require my ID under section 1 of PACE and then backpedaled. So I don't think that was good practice. As we're aware, PACE is a stop and search power, right? So I don't know if she was trying to flex or I don't know what she was doing,
I
but
mean, I can't possibly comment
Of
on
course.
because I wasn't there.
you asked me the question and
I just
yeah.
by the police station.
Yeah, I'm just making a video. Police.
Oh, okay. Do you know what you could do, which might be...
Escorted tour?
What's that?
Can I get an escorted
Do you know
tour?
what I was going to suggest?
Can I jump in the back?
No, you're not allowed. I'm really sorry. So the reason is we're not insured, sadly.
Okay.
But if you're interested in the police, why don't you go down to the front office and see what they can offer you and what you can do?
Okay.
Because they're the officers.
I know where it is, yeah.
So have you been in before?
I've never been here before. This is my first Brighton rodeo.
Oh, okay. Are you from Brighton?
No,
What would you like?
I'm not required to give names already.
No, you don't have to.
What's your name? Would you mind identifying?
Yeah, of course. I can tell you. I'm
You're very friendly, thanks.
No, that's fine. My name's PC Fraser.
Okay.
But I think if you want to find out about the police and you want to find out about things, if you walk up this hill here and round to the front office, then they'll be able to help you.
To be fair, PC, I'm more interested in exercising my right to film from a public place and not being interfered with. That's more of the point.
You find is obviously if you film in the rear of the police station.
Yes.
There is security concerns. with regards to
Okay.
things.
Is this not a secure building?
Say again?
Is this not a secure building?
It's a police station.
Okay.
Yeah, it's very secure.
You've got the appropriate signage on there. I understand. I don't have an implied right of access, so I'm sticking to the public boundary. Yeah.
Be prepared that you're going to have a lot of officers who want to know what you're up to.
Would you circulate it so I won't?
The police officers have curiosity if someone's filming in the rear of the police.
Why? This is a lawful activity. I wouldn't really expect this to pique anyone's interest.
We're not going to find out with you.
Alright.
Be aware of what the police says.
Yeah.
Okay. Actually, if this is a police vehicle.
Yeah.
If it's a police vehicle, you can see us on the street. You can see us coming out of the station.
Yeah.
Okay. But this is the limit for
Yes.
obvious reasons.
Yeah, so I'm aware of the signage. I can read the signage.
Okay. And if you want to find out more about the police, then obviously go round to the front office and talk to them.
I'm finding out a lot as we speak. Just
that's
by virtue of me
fine.
filming,
Okay.
I'm learning a lot.
But we will ask you because that's our job.
And you're welcome. You're welcome.
Okay. Do you want to give me your name?
No, I'm not going to give no names. No.
All right. Well, okay. You might have a busy afternoon with officers speaking.
I hope not.
And just please be mindful. This is a working police station.
Yes.
When officers get responsive to emergencies, they will be able to come out here. They'll have their lights on. You'll see them. But obviously, this isn't the greatest place
Yeah.
standing with the cars coming in and out.
Yeah, don't worry, I'm not going to stand in the way of moving traffic.
No,
Don't worry
I
about it.
appreciate that, but as I say, I don't really care if you want to film. Police officers get filmed every day. It might be better just over there. You're going to get
All
the
right,
same
well,
amount,
thanks for your
you're gonna get the same
suggestion,
amount-
but
you're going to get the same amount of coverage.
all right.
You'll be
Okay.
safer.
You'll be safer.
All right, thanks for looking out for my safety. I'll be able to look after it. Thanks.
I hope you do.
Bye.
All right, bye-bye.
You too, sir. Bye, PC Fraser.
Finally, when you compare all of this with the constable who arrives later, the difference is immediately clear. His approach is calm, measured and grounded in actual legal boundaries. He explains it in simple terms: stay on the pavement. Film if you want, just do not enter private property. That is the law as it is applied in practice. No inflated claims, no implied powers and no confusion, just a clear statement of what is and is not allowed. This stands in sharp contrast to the earlier interactions, where uncertainty and pressure created the impression of authority that was not properly explained and in some cases not correctly stated. All of this unfolded outside Brighton Police Station, which makes the contrast even more noticeable. The key takeaway here is simple: when people do not understand their rights, they are far easier to mislead, but when they do, they can respond calmly and confidently without escalating the situation. This is why having clear guidance matters, because it removes uncertainty and replaces it with understanding. Make sure to like the video, subscribe if you are new, and see you in the next one.